Ladies and gentlemen, from the East Coast to the West Coast and everyone in between, welcome to this week's segment of Coming Together LLC, where passion and pain meet. Again, I'm your host, AJ. We're going to have a little bit of a repeat here. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this one on topic, but it embodies everything that I want Coming Together to be about. So we're going to re-up this week on what we talked about last week, and I'm going to shoot out an extra invite here for everybody. Um, that would be the 100-day challenge. We are now a couple weeks in, and from what we started with, which was going to be something smaller, probably a tight-knit group of maybe like a half a dozen people. It has since grown after sending out a few extra invites, repeat invites, things of that nature, maybe through word of mouth, some people that know other people and kind of piggybacked in. And now we have a group that is doing what the group really needs to be doing as far as the purpose, just having a good solid amount of people in there that are participating, showing love to each other, helping lift each other up to push towards those individual goals that everybody is seeking out for themselves collectively as a group to make sure that we all hit those. Again, only two rules, no negativity and no politics, which, as most of you know, will keep the vibe of this whole thing going in the right direction. So I wanted to use this one just to kind of update where we are, and just let everybody know that, we're a couple weeks in. This is 100 days, so there's still 2+ months, 2.5 months to jump in on this. Join if you will and keep things going. Excuse me for looking off here, but I did jot down a few things that I wanted to just kind of share with everybody for what we have going on in this group right now. Some things that we'll see here as far as what people are doing for their challenge. Some people are doing walking, jogging, running, sprinting. There's treadmills. There's swimming, rowing, cycling, all different kinds of biking, cardio work of all types, yoga, elliptical, stairmasters, Pilates, spin classes. I saw one in here that posted about a Caroline German epic heat training. That one looks pretty intense. Cold plunges. We have one in here that's pretty religious on the cold plunges, which, if you don't know, is fantastic for body rejuvenation. Weightlifting of all types, boxing, and fasting, which is one that I personally did myself to kick things off to shed a quick 13 pounds in about a week worth of fasting. So those are just some examples of what individuals in the group are doing for themselves as far as what they're chasing for their own personal goals. Again, this is something that, if you're kind of a workout warrior, these are things that are probably just a part of your life, but doing it in a new year to kick things off, 100-day stretch, to really give yourself that little boost and get yourself back on track if you were off. This is a great vessel to be able to do it. So again, purpose of today's video is just to reiterate that, give everybody that's not a part of it, that just may have been curious, an example of what's going on in there. And again, guys, the links for this group will be down in the notes comment section of this post. So feel free to click on that and join. When you hit that, there's a few, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 of us that are administrators for this group. There'll be just like an okay to allow new people in because it is a private group as one of the admins. We'll get you in there and you'll see what it's all about, just to be able to hop in, do whatever workout you've been doing, or maybe get a workout going for yourself to start this year that you haven't been doing, and just get yourself off on a good springboard to start 2026. For me, this has been fantastic. Personally, like I said, I started things off with a fasting, pushed myself to 104 hours, which was torturous, but lost a quick 13 pounds during that time and have my new core body weight set to exactly where I wanted it. And my goal was to have it done at the end of this 100 days. Instead, I had it done in the first 5 days. So now it's all about me kind of putting my strength and conditioning back and hitting the weight room and doing sprints and boxing. And these are all things that I do kind of personally that I'm incorporating into the group as well. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Again, I wanted to just throw that one out at you. And hopefully everybody's having a great start to 2026, putting any hardships in 2025 in the rearview mirror and letting that just distance itself as we push through our days here in January. Maybe a little bit of cold snow workouts for some of our guys back over on the East Coast. A lot of people in this group are East Coast people. I'm one of the few that's probably out west, being in Arizona, that gets to still enjoy, putting my feet up by the pool right now in the middle of January with the sun up. But not to brag, but it is what it is, guys. So yeah, again, Hopefully you're all doing well. As I close, this is just again a way to bring people together. And I said that this embodies what I'm looking to do, just bringing people together of like minds. This one is situating people around one really common goal, like individual health, wellness, things of that nature, and just giving each other a collective push. What the component is that we have here that I want to kind of stretch through the coming together platform is the communication part. The 100-day challenge has daily posts is what you need to do of your workout for a type of communication. That posting will then create likes, posts from other people, comments, all that kind of good stuff, again, to help uplift. It's not a true back and forth dialogue. A little bit of that does kick in there. But as we go forward with the coming together platform, hopefully that does get to the point of where we are able to have open conversations, back and forth dialogue. You'll see a couple other videos where I had a couple on immigration, things of that nature, where we do have guests and are able to kind of bounce back and forth and hopefully come to a point where differences of opinion can be talked about and finalized with some kind of commonality or solution, which again, in a lot of talks that people have nowadays, that's the part that's missing. And that is something that I definitely want to have added in here. But for now, the hyper focus has been the 100-day challenge. It's kicking things off fantastic fashion. And it's just something that I wanted to bring back and extend out to everybody again. For those that haven't joined, get your butts in here. I mean, we're doing all kinds of good things for ourselves, bodies, our intake, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, my brothers and sisters. Love you guys, and we'll see you again in a couple weeks. Take care.